Dee, dee.
Welcome back to Passing Time with Craig. As always, I'm your host, Craig, and I know we've been away for a little bit, but I was on summer vacation. I was taking some time. August actually ended up being pretty busy for me, so I just wanted to catch up with you all, let you know what I've been up to for the past month or so, and all the fun things we got going on in the fall. Lots of exciting things still to come. So first of all, yeah, like I said, August was busy. July was a quiet month for me when it comes to events. But August, we're gearing up again. It started getting busy, and now I'm getting so many bookings for the fall and Christmas corporate parties are already happening. Yeah, it's happening, folks. Whether you like it or not, the year and seasons are changing. But some of the fun things I got to do this month, I attended Libationfest, which was super fun. It happens at Century Downs. It is a beer fest that's all inclusive. I don't really know how they get away with it, but it is such a blast. I had the time of my life, as always. We decided to dress as Kentucky Derby, which was a good time. It happens the first Saturday of August every year. So if you're looking for something to do, a beer fest that's within your budget, this is the one to go to. There are dozens of breweries, distilleries, and wineries all there that you can check out, and you get to watch the horse races. As we mentioned, we had Nathan Sobey, Dave Kelly on the podcast to promote that. So yeah, nice to check that out. Also had Augtoberfest at Born Brewing, which was a blast. It turned out so much better than I could have hoped. The band was amazing. The food was a success. Was hoping for some more costumes, but the staff that was working looked incredible, and a bunch of people did turn up, rocking their lederhosens and their Oktoberfest looks. So yeah, first time born doing that, and we couldn't have been happier with it. Only thing, maybe some nicer weather, but we're gonna plan for bigger and better next year, which I'm super excited about. I recently got to attend my friends Kendra and Josh's wedding. That was a lot of fun. I was once again asked to be the officiant. This was probably about the eighth time I was the officiant of a wedding. I don't know why people keep doing that, but I'm always honored and touched when people ask me to do that. So it was a lot of fun. But we had this new event this year, first time doing it. Teamed up with my friends Dallas and Jocelyn, the Alberta Indie Film Throwdown at the Plaza. We did that at the beginning of the month here in August. Oh, what a turnout! What films, what support. The Alberta film industry is amazing, incredible. There's so many talented people, and I loved being able to watch all these short films on the big screen. Everybody crushed it. Seriously, so many great pieces of work. Some of them are available on Letterbox to review. So if you have Letterbox, make sure you're checking all these films, especially short films. It's nice to spread more love out there. Very important. So yeah, it was such a blast. Dallas, Jocelyn, I adore them both. This was our first time working together. They've both been on the guest on the pod before, and we got some exciting things coming up. I can't share details yet, but please stay tuned for some more fun things about our Alberta Indie Film Throwdown. Like I said, some stuff that we're planning, and some might be coming sooner rather than later. I think spooky season, which I'm so excited about spooky season. I get to this point every single summer where, as much as I love summer and warm weather, I am ready for fall. I'm ready for scary movies. I'm ready for Halloween candy. I'm ready for eggnog. That comes out before Canadian Thanksgiving every single year, people. It always does, has for years. So don't be stressed when you start seeing it. But lots of fun stuff coming up. Which, that's what I've been kind of working on a lot lately. I've got some plans for things I want to do. And tickets went on sale this week for Pat's Night on October 25th at Toolshed Brewing. Pat's Night, formerly Pat's Concert. We did 5 years Pat's Concert. We decided to change the name this year to Pat's Night. We're going to switch things up. We're not always going to have live performers, live musicians rather. And so we just wanted to change the name to something more encompassing. And there's so much more to it than just a concert. With silent auction, raffle, door prizes, and 100% of the proceeds go to Hospice Calgary's Children's Grief Center. This is something I started in honor of my mom, Pat. For those who don't know, she passed away in October 2000 when I was 10 years old. She had a 5-year battle with cancer, and Hospice Calgary she passed away at Rosedale Hospice, and the Hospice Calgary, just an important organization, so great to us. And a few years ago, they officially started the Children's Grief Center in a way to help children and families dealing with grief, and not just long term or terminal illness. Rather, it could be sudden, it could be heart attack, it could be car accident, it could be murder, suicide, uh, and it could be for parents, or it could be a child who lost a parent, a friend, a sibling, grandparent. We don't talk about grief. We don't know how to talk about grief. Listen to an earlier podcast with Allison, which is a great episode, and we have difficulties as adults. So how do we help kids if we can't talk about it? So it is an honor to once again be back raising funds for this. Is my biggest event of the year, and I look forward to it so much. We've raised over $38,000 for the Children's Grief Center, and so this year we're going to crack 40,000, hopefully 45, ideally, and yeah, tickets available on my Square site, so check that out. Lots of fun trivia nights, bingo, name that tune happening. Already planning Stranger Things to kick off the final season of Stranger Things, so look forward to that in November. But we'll talk about that then. Right now, there's all the fun stuff happening. Pride Calgary is currently happening. If you happen to hear this before the September long weekend, then go check out the Calgary Pride Parade this Sunday, downtown Calgary. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I think now more than ever, the queer community needs our support. That includes everybody in the 2S LGBTQIA plus community. Everybody. That's right. Everybody belongs there. Two spirits, transgender, lesbian, queer, the plus areas, asexuals, they're all important now more than ever to show the support. So please welcome everybody there. And I've got some great guests coming up in the fall too that will really, some great queer folks that will be great conversations. Also, SIFF, Calgary International Film Festival, is happening in September. I am stoked. Media accreditation again. I am going to be going back. I'm so excited to watch a bunch of the films. They're announcing them as we speak, as you listen to this. Tickets should be available. I'm going to have some great guests on to talk about this year's festival. I'm going to get some reviews. Follow me on Instagram for all the fun stuff. Now I have to give a shout out to my friends, Tuck and Rolls. Tuck and Ryan, my wonderful pals, asked me to be on the first episode of their Mission Impossible, I think that's what it is, uh, podcast series. So if you don't know Tuck and Rolls podcast, do yourself a favor, listen. I adore those two guys so much. They always make me laugh, and they love movies. So if those are the episodes on here that you gravitate to, then go check it out. But basically, they are going to be spoiler reviewing all 8 films in the Mission Impossible series. I've only ever seen the first one, and they asked me to come back onto the podcast and review it with them. So that will be out shortly. So go check out Tuck and Roll's podcast if you're not already following them. Which they also released an episode recently where they listed their top 5 non-alc bevies, and I was like, "Ooh, I have thoughts about that." Bevies is slang for beverages, if you're unaware. And Ryan actually asked me to ask that. I put a call out for some questions, and he asked me top 5 non-alc bevies. This was a hard one to narrow down and figure out what it is, but I gotta say, eggnog, I love, love, love. I'm putting that at number 5 with asterisks because sometimes it's not available year round. But I think that's number 5 still. We're gonna go with what did I decide? I think we're gonna go with lemonade, then apple juice, followed by iced tea, and number 1 goes to chocolate milk. Basically, I'm a child Juices and chocolate milk is what I have. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink energy drinks. I try not to drink pop. I do, mostly in my mix in my mix as my mix. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go with there. If we're not including eggnog because it's seasonal, I would probably put root beer there. I love root beer, and a lot of them are non-caffeinated. So that was one that I could have for a while because I had a little heart condition, which is a different episode. And so I wasn't supposed to drink caffeine. So there you have it. A couple of the quick questions. I had a Mary Fuck Kill 3 movie. So what's my guilty pleasure, my favorite movie, and my least favorite movie? This is very broad, very vague. So I'm gonna go with of all time, I'm guessing. So my favorite film, obviously Jurassic Park, Doy. Um, that's my fuck, I guess. No, I think that's my Mary. My fuck, my guilty pleasure goes to um Mamma Mia. Oh, that was tough. It might be Mamma Mia. Here we go again. I know. And then my least favorite movie. Oof. I feel like there's a lot of them. I'm gonna go with okay, I'm gonna go with um Batman Begins because I think those Christopher Nolan trilogies are overrated and that's definitely not a great one. So I'm gonna say that. I don't know what you all think about that. Let me know what you think. I'm prepared for those thoughts because I know so many people love the Christopher Nolan trilogy. I think they're overrated. I think it's just they're not great. Yes, Heath Ledger does a great job as the Joker, and there's actors who are given some good performances, but overall, the trilogy is my least favorite. So I said it. There it is. And I had an interesting question as well. Is there anyone I know who is in the wrong line of work? And I found that very interesting. I actually think I have a lot of people in the wrong line of work in my life. Like, I think there's just so many people that could do so many different things. And I think part of it is finances and fear. But I think there's so many more people who could be great um, entertainers. I think some politicians, sales, entrepreneurs. But there's nobody who I want to call out on here because I think there's a lot of people in my life who there's so much more that they would be so good at and or I think, they sometimes people just fall into these careers. I mean, I kind of fell into hosting trivia nights, but I love it and it's allows me to do so much of what I want in life, which is to entertain all of you all. And kind of be a character, make jokes, but not have to plan the jokes, but not be improv. It's a joyous thing I have, and that's what I absolutely love doing. So those are just a few things. I hope you enjoyed this short episode. It's a little bit different. I'm actually in my sister's basement as we speak, recording it because I've been a single parent for several days. I'm watching my niece Presley and my nephew Everett, which has been fun, including working events and a wedding. I don't know how people entertain them all. Luckily, they're older kids and they like TikTok, and I'm okay with letting them have some screen time because I need screen time too to do my job. But we've got some more fun things going on, some plan. Also, mini golf is a lot of fun, but also short. It took us like 20 minutes to get through mini golf. I don't know if you're looking for something short to do, do that. If you're planning like a couple hours to kill, don't do mini golf. That doesn't take nearly enough time. Anyways, thank you for joining me on my little what I did on my summer vacation recap. We are going to be back with weekly episodes. We've got some bonus episodes coming out as well in fall and winter. I think I've got the schedule pretty much planned out for the rest of the season. Once again, ending at the end of the year here, and then we'll go on a brief hiatus. But thanks again. Make sure to follow me on social media at PTW Craig, Passing Time with Craig on Facebook and Instagram for all the fun ways to pass time. Check out my website, passingtimewithcraig.com, for all the events, even more stuff, web stuff. I actually am working on having a movie review blog. And if you're interested in being a movie reviewer, right now it is going to be unpaid, but I'm got some plans to hopefully be able to pay you for your time. But yeah, let me know if that's something you're interested in. You can always email me, passingtimewithcraig@gmail.com, if you have any questions or if you'd like to be a guest on the pod. Otherwise, we'll chat soon. Bye.